All right, so this is going to be a reading for the sign of Libra. So anyone with prominent Libra placements in your birth chart, thank you so much for being here. Prominent placements would be your sun, your moon, your rising sign. Maybe even a stellium in Libra. See what's coming through today for the group of Libra that I'm reading for today. This is not a time reading. Excuse me. So we're not looking at a specific time frame here or specific dates. Although I am recording in March, so we do have the Libra lunar eclipse coming up soon. But the intention here is if you come across this video at any time, I'm hoping that you find a message in the reading. Libra, what is up with the Libras? What's coming through in your personal energy at this time, please? All right, so you have the World, the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Cups. So it's like, it's making me feel old energy, like how can I explain this? It's like a condensed energy ball of some sort that I'm getting that is just like no longer relevant, obsolete. Like it shouldn't matter anymore. It shouldn't exist anymore. This old energy should have been dealt with, should have been healed. It should have been closed out, whatever that looks like. That's coming through really strongly right now in your personal energy. So I don't know if some of you are doing that now. I don't know if some of you are identifying that you have this old energy still lingering. But it's time to put it to rest. It's time to just deal with it already and understand that you're no longer at this place anymore. I feel like some of you are seeing an emotional situation with the 10 and Page of Cups here a certain way. There's a perception that you have of this that needs to change, right? Like there's something about evolution, about advancement, ascension. Maybe even some of you are going through some sort of awakening process or something like that. But again, it has to do with an emotional situation. So something that you have an emotional attachment to, maybe a belief system around how you should feel about a certain situation. I don't want to just pigeonhole this into relationship, but this could also be a belief system about how relationships should look like, what they should be like, who you should be with, how you should act, how your person should act. Something around those lines that's coming through strong with the World card here is that a cycle, a pattern has to change and end. Not even change, just end. So again, this condensed ball of energy of how you're thinking and going about something is old, it's outdated. It doesn't resonate with the new you. It doesn't resonate with what you need now at this time of life. It doesn't resonate with who you have become. So if you find that you're facing some sort of blockage, especially in the relationship or emotional aspects of life, is because you have ascended, your soul, your human, your person, your life somehow, but you still have this condensed, hardened way of thinking, of believing that is holding you back, right? It's like a dense ball of emotion that is heavy. It has some weight to it. Therefore, you put value on it, you put importance on it, but it's not necessary anymore. That value and importance does not exist. It shouldn't exist, and you need to let it go. The more basic interpretation of these cards with this energy is that patterns and habits, there's an opportunity for you to end a cycle here regarding your emotional support system, how you show up emotionally through love for your family, for your loved ones, your friends, your relationships. And you may be a source of support, or someone may come toward you in a supportive role pretty soon, regarding emotions, okay? So, I don't know, it just feels like you're putting something to rest, you're ending a cycle. For some of you, you're not going to end this cycle, you're going to do another go around, just to learn the same lesson, so you want to be careful there. And it has to do with your overall emotional sustainability, fulfillment, how you are loved, how you show up in love, something like that. But there is something new. There's a new energy coming through with the Page of Emotions. It's like you're learning how to love something again. You're learning how to feel again. Maybe there's a new emotion that is bubbling up within you that you are identifying and sort of like feeling it out. Maybe there's something that you have not felt in a really long time or ever, and you're identifying it, acknowledging it, so you can make sense of it. All right, so let's see what is in the environment. And these cards are external to you. Typically, these are the drivers. This is what is driving this personal energy up here. So because it's external, it could be people in your life, situation, circumstances, environment. All right, what is in the environment for the Libra group that I'm picking up on today? Two of Cups. Sorry, I was shuffling upside down. Yeah, so there is relationship energy coming up here with the Two of Cups. You and another. Six of Cups. It has to do with... I'm picking up on some, like, innocence. I'm picking up on purity. But this card just in general is kindness. It is supportive. It's unconditional type of love. It's like a child's love. Like how we feel as a child, right? Like we don't have experience in heartbreak yet to filter the lenses of how we love someone or something, right? When we're a child, we have not experienced that. So when we love as a child, it's unconditional, it's genuine, it's all encompassing, because there's no filter of heartbreak there yet, if that makes sense. So it's something like that in your environment. So I don't know, this is your ideals, what you want out of a person, out of an emotional situation. Does not have to be romantic. You're looking for acceptance, unconditional love, unconditional acceptance, purity of it, wholeheartedness, something like that. Or if this is a person that you're dealing with, this person either wants that from you or loves you in that way. For some of you, you're looking at your past. It goes hand in hand with this World card here of identifying patterns and behaviors that maybe no longer are necessary at this time, right? But so therefore, there's like a past nostalgic type of feeling as it relates to relationship or maybe someone specific. The person is not necessarily showing up here, though, Libra. This is all you. I'm feeling maybe the person will come through when I pull the rest of the cards, I'm sure. But as it relates to your personal energy, the energy within, and comparing that to your external, your environmental energy, I mean, there's a lot of similarity here. And you are... love in general, relationship, partnership in general is at the forefront of your priority list or your mind at this time. You're trying to, or someone here is trying to balance. I don't know if you feel like you have to choose between a relationship and your personal life, or a relationship and your work life. But it's just finding harmony here, working together, balancing your emotions. I'm feeling there's a need to balance emotion. If you're stuck in the past with the World card, that may very well be an indicator of you being stuck in the past. You may be just going too far onto that end of the spectrum, and there's a need to come back and find that equilibrium and find that middle ground. Because obviously with your sign and your energy, it's necessary to stay at that middle ground in order to show up at your best capacity, right, in life. So it does feel like some of you may be too far off into the past, or too far off into your emotion, into sulking. I'm feeling sulking. I'm feeling just like this melancholy type of energy, not satisfied when there should be. It's like this balance, or this not balance, it's a mixture of melancholy, sadness, along with purity of feeling, purity of love, however that looks. But balancing that out and finding harmony within that. There could be an opportunity between you and another person that is creating that energy in your environment. I can go on and on about these cards. I feel like they're very deep. They run deep. But we're gonna continue with the reading here. If you like the reading, please click the like button. I would appreciate it. If you want to know more about your personal energy, reach out. My email is in the description box of the video here, and I'd be happy to set something up and give you a personal reading. Let's take a look at what's coming through for you within the next 30 days from the moment that you listen to this message. What is coming through for the Libras? 7 of Wands. Good. So you're overcoming something here. This energy that's coming through, it's also external, and it doesn't necessarily have to do with your personal and your environment. This is more circumstantial, something to anticipate possibilities that may or may not happen. So you're overcoming a situation here, and you are using your effort and taking action on something to overcome a situation. Here you have your card, which is the Queen of Swords, next to the Ace of Cups. What is it? This again, this is like a more maybe in-depth emotional or psychological read here, because it does make me feel like you're turning your back toward your heart. It's like the thing that you want the most is the thing that you are pushing away. And that could be the behavior and the habit or the characteristic that you've identified here with the World card that needs to be done with. This type of thinking, this type of behaving. It's like wanting it so much, but being so jaded and based off of let down in the past that you turn your back to it. You can say all day that you're open, but are you really? What else is coming through for the Libra here? This is going to be on the mind here the next week, next 7 days, 7 to 14 days, this type of energy. Maybe love is coming your way, or an offer is coming your way, or if you're single, a suitor, like somebody, and you're turning your back to it. Ooh, this is like a perception. This is a way of thinking, like I was picking up on earlier. It's a belief system about how you love and how you have been loved, and what that looks like, what that entails, what that brings along with it. It's a change in the thought process of relationship, connection, partnership, whatever it is, this emotional situation. Somebody feels like they're in lack of it. Like they're so cold here with the Queen of Swords, which you get that reputation. Even if you are the sign of partnership, love, relationship, you can be very mental in your approach, right? Logical, a little dry, compartmentalizing all the areas of life. Like it's very misunderstood, in my opinion, because you're always so clear, you know. But then you get that reputation of like, okay, Libra only wants love. Like, well, yeah, they want partnership, they want harmony, but at the same time, there is a logistic or logical approach to it. So your mindset for the Libra makes all of the difference when it comes to manifesting an emotional situation. Okay? And at this time, within the 7-day frame or whatever, it just seems like your mindset is lack of emotional fulfillment. Turning your back. I feel that very strongly though. Turning your back toward the thing that you want the most. And if you're thinking it's a specific person, I'm feeling that too. For some of you, it's like, see, that's where you go wrong. That's the mindset that needs to change. It's like, I want this specific individual, or I want this specific type of individual, like standards or check marks or checklists or something like that. So it's like, if it's not that, I'm turning my back toward it, but you don't know what it looks like. We never do. And so if you're looking for something like this, it's like, how can you expect to find it if you're not open? I'm sorry. It's not personal. It's just the cards and how I read. All right, so what's coming through? What else can we say, see, anticipate for the Libra? 10 of Wands, the Moon. Then the next 14 to 21 days, the uncertainty of your feelings of your situation is making things difficult for you to handle. For some of you, you are lacking direction. You're lacking passion. For some of you, you feel like something is too hard to do. You are also simultaneously dealing with this emotional situation of yours, but then also there's like something that you want, like, how can I say it? I don't know, like the Ace of Wands here comes with this how can I say, spark, right? Like a spark of passion, a creative thing. Like you want to start something new and you're super excited about it. But with the Moon here, it's like, I don't know what that is. I want to start something new, but I don't know what it looks like. And for some reason, this energy mixed and combined together, this energy of passion and excitement, wanting something new, but not knowing what it looks like, is ironically creating, like it's putting dirt on the fire here with this 10 of Wands. When something should be fun and exciting, it's starting to become a burden and it's starting to become boring and dry here. There's a need to look within for sure. I mean, so far with this whole reading, if you're looking for answers and you're looking and you know, like you want to know, or you want to have closure, or you want to find the truth in something, either one, accept that you don't have the answers and try your best to flow through this uncertain time, or two, look within, spend time with yourself so you can get those answers, because you're the only one that has those answers. But the moon here is saying there's some uncertainty. There is unclarity, like something's not clear. And there's a need to go deep within oneself to find those answers. Other people may be coming through in the middle of this 30-day period, offering some sort of assistance as it relates to finding your spark again. Maybe you need to get out and you need to socialize and you need to be around, you know, people who inspire you, who you admire, and even people who admire you and who you inspire, right? Like, I mean, even the most humble type of person can do well with a little bit of validation or a little bit of acknowledgement, right? All right, what else for the Libra toward the end of this 30-day time frame? Six of Swords. I feel like you're done with a certain way of thinking or a certain way of feeling. Whatever this is that is difficult, challenging, you see, like, it's like I don't know if you're like this, but I can't focus if I'm not interested in the subject or in the topic or in the situation or in the person. You know, I have to have some sort of interest in it. If not, I cannot share or interact. And there's something about your situation where you're losing this, again, passion and energy for, and it's like, okay, I'm tired of feeling like this. Like, this is just too difficult. Something's just weighing really heavy on you, and you're over it by the end of this 30-day time frame. You're over that. So yeah, you end up with the Hermit here going within. There might be a little bit older, quieter, more experienced, more wise type of person coming through to help you with this process, or to give you some advice, or maybe somebody like that inspires you in some way to deal with all of this like turmoil or pessimistic type of thoughts. Something happens though. You get a spark of something toward the end of this 30-day period. You've accomplished something. You've been rewarded with something. There's acknowledgement. I think if you're lacking direction right now, you will find this direction toward the end of the month. If you're looking at this reading in March of 2024, when I'm posting it, there is again, Libra full moon lunar eclipse coming through, I think on the 24th or something like that. I would say that after that time frame, I feel like on the day of the eclipse or around that time, you will be hit really hard with some energy. All right. The need to focus on self, the need to go within, to reflect and look within. You'll probably come across as very deep, as very quiet, as very like choosing very carefully who you're interacting with, what you're saying. You may not even go anywhere those days, but you're coming out of it so strong, so strong here with the Six of Wands and the Chariot. There's like, you're coming out of that energy like, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what I want. I have direction. I have the path. I have the destination here with the Chariot. Six of Wands in the Chariot. I mean, if you're looking to make something happen, get something done, this is the energy here. And it's perfect timing. It feels like perfect timing. What is that? This is new. This is not coming through here. This is possibility. If this is what you're looking for, whether you're in a relationship and you want more affection, love, connection, bonding, you know, romanticism, whatever it is with your partner, or you're looking for love, you're single, whatever, here is possibility for that. And the cards here are saying this will come. It's in the environment, it's in the vicinity of, you know, where you're at. Like it's close basically, but you can't, it's like okay, you can't take the easy way, right? There's all this work to do, because what's going to happen, you don't do this work and you show up again with another person or your partner or whatever, right? Here are the cycles, the habits that need to break the same exact way that you treat every other person that comes your way, right? You turn your back toward them. The thing that you want the most, you turn your back toward them. If you do that again, you're only going to get the same result. It's just a different person, right? This is saying this is here for the taking. This is a possibility, but you need to do this work first. And I'm sure that most of you have heard that over and over again. And maybe your stubbornness is preventing you and you just want it. There's something missing here. There's some type of work that you haven't done yet. All right, and hopefully this reading helps somebody identify what that is. I wish all the best for you. Check out your rising sign, your moon sign as well. Again, if you want a personal reading, reach out, email me. I'll be happy to spend some time and pull some cards for you. Thank you so much for your time and energy. Let me know how this goes, and we'll see you on the next one.